So as for the back, I am going to chain 21 and make a knot. Okay? This is just my habit of making a knot. So once I have a knot, I'm gonna chain 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So once you have a chain 21, you go to the second stitch from the hook here, and I'm going to do single crochet. This is going to be a simple handful bag. It's a single crochet handful bag. You can do double crochet, you can do half double crochet. I'm just going to do single crochet. Whoops, look at that. Let me do that again. So the length of the bag is up to you, whether you want a bigger bag for your iPad or for whatever gadget, or you just want a small bag, that will do too. So for me, in my case, I chain 21. So which means by the time I turn, I should have 20 stitches. So if I have 20 stitches, I would have to make sure every row I have 20 stitches. If not, your bag won't turn out rectangle. It will kind of curve a bit because it's like as if you did a decrease or an increase. So by the time I reach the end here, I have to make sure I have 20 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 stitches. So I make sure every row I have 20 stitches. So when I turn my work, I'm not going to chain one. I'm going to go straight to that first stitch and to my single crochet. So you're going to do this single crochet through and fro until you come to the length that you want, how high you want your bag to be. You want the bag to be bigger than the capybara or smaller than the capybara. Okay? So you just do a simple bag will do, because this capybara is huge. It's going to cover the whole bag. So no point making any special pattern because you won't be able to see it. Okay, so I'll come back to you once I have this bag nicely done. Once I crochet to the length that I want, and we will start to do the back strap. You can either do your own back strap. Maybe I should do one like that. That back strap looks nice for a capybara. Or you can buy a back strap. There's so many back straps for sale for crochet bags. So I'll come back to you once I come to the length that I want. Okay, now my bag, I have it, I've done to the length that I want. This is the length that I want. Just nice for the phone. So long you can put your phone inside and a few stuffs, a bit of a few stuff. And I did back lining. I haven't sewed it onto the back yet. You just get a cloth, any cloth, and make sure it's way smaller than the back. You do not do it on the same size. Make sure it's way smaller so that when you sew, it doesn't chuck out. I mean, at least one stitch away like this. And once you fold it, oops, then you have something like this. So the top part here, I'm not going to do any zip or any button, or because it's just a handphone bag just for me to put my stuff. This color, I am going to sew it here. I don't think you should stick it here, you should sew it here. And first thing is you have to measure it's at the right spot, and make sure you sew all this before you sew the back lining so that you can go in and out here, so that your needle are free to go in and out here. Then you cover it up with this back lining so that you don't see all the mess here, because now the back is nicely, it's a nice pattern. But the minute you sew this, I'm not sure, maybe you can just grab the top yarn, but it's easier if you can go inside. So if you can sew it this way, it's easier. If not, then you would have to pinch here a bit and pinch here a bit, which is kind of difficult, but you still can do that. So I'm going to sew it all around. Once I'm done, I'll come back to you. I have to sew this first before I add the back strap. My back strap, I plan to do like the other back. If you have seen my earlier post, it's this back strap is gonna cover this part here all the way up, so it looks like it has a nice edge all the way up to your shoulder. So let me sew this fella to this first, and then sew this to this. Okay, I have this nicely fastened. Look at that, you can't really see the stitches. There, you see. It's best that you sew it onto the back than to glue it onto the back. So what I did is I pin it down to where it's supposed to be. I just pin it down, and this part here, you bring it to the edge of your table. Now on your table at the edge, this will drop down, so your needle can come out here while your hand is still pinning it down. Anyway, there's no fixed rule to sewing this. There's many ways. So long, to me, so long when you sew, grab the yarn that is furthest in, that is touching this piece. Then you won't see the, if you are going to poke the needle here, and then from here you pull it down here, it will go this way. You know, and then if this side is already fastened and this side you pull it this way, you can see a yarn chucking out here. So always grab the part that is in the inner side, the one touching this piece. Okay, so I've sewn the back to the, and there's not much of actually it's around here, because when I went in, I pull out, I went back to the same stitch. So anyway, it's the same color. So it's here, here, here. You can see the line. So it's still inside. You can't really see the stitches. But anyway, I still want to add a back lining. I'm not comfortable using crochet bag without a back lining. I always feel that, you know, my keys or my whatever sharp things, they might grab this and might not look nice anymore. I'm very particular about my crochet bags. So you can let it sit upright, and you're gonna stitch this. Make sure you stitch it this way, don't stitch it this way, because you do not want it, you do not want to see this on the top part. So stitch it at least one row away. So this is optional. If you do not like to have back lining, you don't mind not having back lining, then it's okay. You just let it be. So normally what I do is I will stitch this end first, and I will stitch this end before I go to the side so that it won't move. I don't have to pin it down. So make sure all edges are away from this part here. So you just grab a piece of this yarn and you grab a piece of this cloth, and when you pull, same thing like the capybara, you won't see the stitches there. You can see the stitches. That's why I prefer to hand sew if I am making back lining, because if you machine sew, there was once I gave a crochet bag. That was my first bag ever without back lining, and that person preferred to have a back lining, and he sent the bag to a tailor to sew the back lining onto the back, and it came back, and she showed me, and I can see one line of machine sew here, which I cannot have that on my back. I want my crochet bag to look like a crochet bag. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened, and we will proceed with the back strap, which is pretty easy. Okay, I have this nicely fastened, so this will be like this. And now the back strap. So the back strap, I plan to use these two colors, the same color as the back and the dark color here. So when you crochet these two colors together, it will come out like this. It's kind of nice. So what I'm going to do is, because these are 8-ply cotton yarn, so 8 plus 8 you will have 16, so it's kind of thick. So when it's too thick, I'm using a 6mm hook to do this, to do the back strap. So you're going to, first I'm going to make a knot. This is just my habit of making a knot. Once you have a knot, you just chain 7, or it's up to you how you want to, but I want to chain 7. Wait, let me explain later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have a chain 7 here. Then I go to the second stitch from the hook. First stitch, second stitch. Then I'm gonna start to do my single crochet. Because this is too thick, I'm just going to do single crochet. I don't have to do half double crochet. This is very thick, which is good for a back strap, because sometimes you carry heavy stuff. At least this can carry your weight. One, two, three, four, 5. Did I miss one? Oh yes, I did miss one. Let me see. Because I chained 7. I chained 7. By the time I turned, I should have 6 stitches to do my single crochet, which means I should have 6 single crochet. So in my case, I should have 6 single crochet every row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you turn. I'm not going to chain 1. I'm just going to turn and go straight to that first stitch. Wait, let me get this done first here. Okay, go to that first stitch, go straight to that first stitch and do my single crochet. Let me just do 1 or 2 more rows to show you what I'm going to do with it. I mean, if you don't like this way, you can do it other way. I guess this is thick enough, and let me show you 2 or 6. So you're gonna have a back strap like this all the way until you can hook it around your body, you know, how you want to carry your bag. So here you have two options. One is you just sew the sides here and hook some sort of back strap here, and you have a bag. But mine, I am going to do this. I am going to sew this here like this all the way, and then continue with the back strap. So at least the back has this lovely edge, right? So all the way. But when you reach here, it become a back strap. It become this thick back strap. So up to you whether you want to join it together to become this type of back strap. You know, like a cylinder kind of back strap. So I'll come back to you once I have this crochet to the length that I want. Okay, I've come to the length that I want. So I have sew this side. It's like this. So I'll just show you this side. I'm going to sew this. First, you have to make one stitch here first, so that it kind of stay like this, so it won't go this way. Stay. Then you are going to sew it here like this. So you're gonna make few stitches here. Then I'm going to sew this side and jump over to the other side, which means this one is sewn here, and this side is sewn here like this on this piece, on this row, not at the edge, it's like further in. And same goes for this side. I'm gonna flip it down like this, then sew on this line so it's like here, so that here we have a little bit of space in case you want to put something thicker, instead of just stitch this up, so inside will be kind of flat. So now here, this part here, you have some space, so it looks like this. So I am going to stitch this up using the tail from the crochet. When I reach the last row, I leave a long tail so that I can sew this onto the back. So you're gonna sew it this way, and make sure here the back bottom here looks like this. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened, because I need a big space. All this will be in the way. So I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened. So this is it. This is how the side look like. So from the front, you can see like it's kind of like a sitting on a swing. And then you carry this back with this fella on your body. Doesn't that look cute? And here, if you want, you can actually add a button. If not, you can just leave it like this. Just leave it open. It's just for handphone or small stuffs. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this pattern as much as I do. And I look forward to seeing you in my next post. Bye for now.